Hello everyone and welcome back to the Boo Review for the second Mystery Monday. This one is probably going to be a more interesting mystery than the last one, unless you just really cared about my own personal photo. It was weird to me. It was weird to me, so I wanted to share it. I didn't really know much about it until Jared told me, and that is the man from Taured.
What's this about?
The man from Taured.
It's the man from Taured.
What's Taured?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about
right.
to tell you if you just wait.
Tell
the,
us.
Wait the
Tell
fuck
us
up.
now.
Preach
Okay. Okay. Now that that's all out of the way.
Why should we care about this?
Why should I care?
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me right now, and I'll quit the Boo Review. I'm out. This is it.
All right. Well,
Done.
Well, it's like I'm gonna have to replace Jared.
all right. Let's. Yeah.
All right. For the sake of not seeing penis, let me get back over here. Now that that's all out of the way, we'd like to present you with the man from Taured. So the story goes that in July of 1954, a man of Caucasian persuasion arrived at Tokyo Airport in Japan. The officials find him suspicious for whatever reason and decide to check his passport. His passport says he's from a country called Taured. The passport looks real, however, as you geography buffs know, they ain't no Taured, in our dimension at least. On the map, the man points to where his supposed homeland should be. He points to the Principality of Andorra, located in southwestern Europe between Spain and France. This confuses and angers the man who can't seem to understand where his homeland is. In the man's possession, the officials find legitimate European currencies and a passport that has been stamped by many airports, including Tokyo. Concerned, the authorities took the man to a local hotel and placed him in a room with two guards outside until they could call all around in an attempt to confirm his identity. The company he claimed to have worked for had never heard the man. The people he was supposed to meet with had never heard of him, and the hotel he was supposed to stay at had never booked a room for him. However, he had all the documentation proving his claims, and all these looked 100% legit. So they go back to the room to check on the man, only to find he had disappeared. The room was several floors up and with no balcony, so unless they found a man from Taured body on the concrete below, this man had completely disappeared. So the earliest that I could find any information about this was in a book called Into Thin Air, People Who Disappear by Paul Begg. Now, we could buy the book and read it, but as you can see, the price is
apparently it's out of print. I'm guessing.
This book was published back in 1979, and the book is actually an investigative book. It does all kinds of debunkings and stuff. So I'm sure there's information about whether the story is true or not. So maybe one day we'll get around to maybe purchasing it, maybe. But I did try to maybe avoid having to spend money. I did try to contact Paul Begg's publisher and see if we couldn't get in contact with him directly and see if he couldn't tell us anything. The publisher's name is F&W Media, but they used to be called David and Charles, and David and Charles are the ones who published Paul Begg's book. F&W sent me an email back saying, "I'm afraid we have checked our royalty system and there is no record for Paul Begg." So that's a little weird. I'm guessing Paul Begg also disappeared. I also read somewhere that this might have come from Japanese comics all the way back to 1974. So
What Japanese comics, Jared?
I don't know. I really don't know. I only saw like a couple comments.
They just mentioned Japanese comics.
Well, actually,
from the era.
it was two different comments from two different sites, but I think it was the same person, and I think their name was Paul. So
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Begg. It might be Paul Begg. What do you guys think of this story?
I think this coffee's looking rough. I need to mix it up some more.
Okay, well that's AJ's
I wasn't
opinion.
listening.
What do you think about the story? You think it's true? You think it's fictional?
I mean, it sounds fictional.
It does sound fictional. Yeah,
It just sounds like a fictional story. Maybe it's something obscure. Maybe it's from this book. It could be it could be just pulled from folklore, change a few names or something like that. And it's just like it's just a story that nobody knows.
I think I did read
that it gets out of hand online.
Yeah, I think
investigate it.
I think I did read somewhere where it said that the story is told in like another country as well, but similar story about someone.
Just different names or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So
I feel like that's the most likely explanation. Yeah. But what if it's not?
It's real then.
That was a much simpler answer than I was expecting. I was expecting dimension hoppings and alternate Earths. I was going to get into that's Marvel and DC.
Someone really should do a reverse story with this, where someone has an experience where they go into that other dimension
and go to
Andorra.
They're
telling the officials.
It's not Andorra. That's from a game.
Andorra.
Andorra.
Yeah, they go and they're like, "I'm from Andorra," and they're like, "That's Taured, motherfucker." That'd be cool. We'll make that story. Nathan, animate that.
What?
Okay.
You don't have to do like a frame by frame animation. You can do like a simple animation of him walking up. We can discuss the details later.
Quality animation.
Who the f*** is Don Bluth?
You don't know who Don Bluth is?
Dragon Slayer?
Dragon Slayer, yeah.
American Tail. Land Before Time.
All I hear is Dragon Slayer, and that's fine.
Okay.
No, Fievel is like...
Fievel's
Fievel's great.
Five was great. That's the third one.
No, he did.
It's American Tail. Five was Goes West, and Five was great.
Don Bluth had nothing to do with
Five was great.
Goes West.
He didn't do Five Goes West?
No.
Five Goes West is the best one. I have less respect for Don Bluth.
God damn it. Anastasia.
Oh, Anastasia's good.
okay.
Anastasia's good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Upon a December.
I don't know about all that. But.
Dude, that song is so good.
I know. Actually, no.
He didn't write the song, so that's no credit to him.
It's the villain song in Anastasia that's the best.
Yeah.
That one's good too.
No,
But Once Upon a December is my favorite. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
All the comments are gonna be like, I was trying to look up paranormal stuff, and then I found these guys talking about Anastasia in depth. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Tell us what you think about the man from Taured. Another dimension, multiple Earths. Are we getting into like some comic book shit right here? Obviously, I'm gonna set up some Japanese comics. If you enjoy that, come back on Mondays. Check us out Fridays for Fan Fridays, and keep an eye out because you never know what else you might find during the week.
All right.
Somewhere out there.
All right. Content
ID. We can't post this
copyright
video.
strike.
Thanks,
We're
Nathan.
down.
God.